Vicpothesis. So all the talk now, at least what I've been seeing, and there's so many different medias out there. There's no more media other than the medias you get on the phones or the computers, whatever. The other media just all falls in line. And they're trying to fight back and be what they should have been and just report the news, but they lost their way. So this dude messes up, who's in charge of this, what he's in charge of, right? And he went in as whatever rank he did, I don't know, and he was out, and then he came back in from being a news guy. So whatever rank he was, I don't think it was above a major, and maybe he was a captain, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. But the point is, he didn't have the experience, and not only. It's okay if he didn't have the experience, but the main thing he did was lack leadership, because after this incident that happened, he didn't take responsibility. He didn't say, "I made the call." Literally, I made the call, or I did the text or whatever, and it was messed up. No, they're looking for somebody to blame it on, somebody to throw under the bus. No, he should take the responsibility, and anybody under him in that organization, nor in that tree or that lane, then he deals with them like that, on that way. You don't throw him under the bus and say, "Look, it's his fault." You know what? You hired him. So, whose fault is it? And if you didn't hire him, somebody hired him that works for you that you hired. So either way, it's your fault. Take the responsibility, bite the bullet, and say, "We messed up. That's it." No, it's the media's fault. It's lies. It's false news. It's God's will. It's somebody else's fault. It's the bad weather. It's, I had a hemorrhoid. Whatever. I was hungover. I needed another shot, and maybe I could have thought clear. Who knows? But all I know is this, from what I've seen him speak, he didn't take responsibility. He didn't say, it's my fault. I'm the leader. It stops with me. And that's it. So to me, that's pretty clear. So the person who got him in that position should have said, "It's my fault. I hired this idiot, and I'm going to deal with him swiftly. Move on.org. Let's get rid of him. Let's get somebody in there that knows what they're doing." Because I'm a person, I do things quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm going to do things on day one. I'm going to do things here and there. I can make a decision, and I can go with it. Damn the torpedoes. Well, no, you can't. Now you're stuck with this dude because you're not a leader. You see, it's just a domino effect of lack of leadership. And that's my take on it. The limited roles I've been in leadership positions, hey, the first time I ever was in a leadership position, I didn't know what the heck I was doing, But I learned from it. I knew I messed up. I knew in my heart. I knew whatever. It was nothing big. So, but I learned from it because I embarrassed myself. At least I thought I embarrassed myself. And the people who I was with didn't know any better either. We were in basic training. They pulled two guys out. "Hey, you're in charge for the first week until you get to your regular unit, where you're going to do your basic training. You just get all your stuff, your gear, your shots, whatever it's your first week, whatever, just to get your stuff together before you even truly start basic training." So, I didn't know what to do. They throw me in charge of these guys, and and then they're all complaining because they're looking at other people do things that, I don't have the skill to do. Come on, man. So I was a little too harsh on them. And that was a poor lack of judgment on my fault because of lack of leadership and that. But I learned a lesson from that. So when I did get promoted to a position when I was in charge of people, I did what I was supposed to do. So when I was a sergeant, we were out in the field, and I was getting ready to get out, actually. And this one guy came to me, and he says, "Hey, Sarge." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "I'm supposed to get promoted. I have the points, blah, blah, blah. But they won't promote me, and they won't talk to me because I got to come with some NCO to bring me." So I'm like, "All right, we're out in the field, but we're still in garrison, but we're not in our normal garrison, normal place." So we go, and this is all during a training It's non-combat, none of that stuff. So I'm not trying to say that. So we're out there, and I say, okay, we'll go. I'll take you down there. You're gonna, your gear's gonna look good. Your uniform's gonna look sharp enough as you could, for field uniform, and I'm gonna march you down there basically. So he goes, yeah, let's do it. So I take him down there. We go down there, and then lo and behold, he has the points, and I'm like, you good enough? He goes, good. And I, basically sign out, get out of there. And then all of a sudden, it's a big old deal. Everybody wants to take responsibility. Oh, I got him promoted, blah, blah, blah. I didn't care. I really didn't. Because in my heart, I knew what I did. I did the right thing, and that's it. Now, the position I was in, my job was not to put the guys below me down. My job was to train them and protect them, feed them, do all the necessary things to take care of them to make sure that they can do what they have to do. And so if I had to fight the other NCOs, then I had to fight the other NCOs, and bite the bullet. And then, they say I'm this or that. But I don't care because that wasn't my job. My job wasn't to please them. My job was to take care of the people below me. So I grew from that one time to there, is what I'm saying. So, and of course I wasn't perfect, but I was just learning still because I was in other positions where things happened where I had to do, do my thing. So, you got to take responsibility. Your job is to take care of the troops, right? Clothe them, feed them, give them a place to sleep, make sure they're happy. Make their phone calls, whatever. They have to, do their thing, and then, that's it. But this dude, man, sitting in an office, who knows what, doing with these other people, and then the other people around him, or the other agencies that are in there with them, are too chicken shit to say they were there, or you don't understand, or this and that, And they're in leadership positions. So now the people below them are seeing this, and they're thinking, what? This is the guy who's going to lead us? Make a decision and go with it. If you're gonna be in charge, then take charge, or don't be in charge, and that's it. And if you have to fall on the sword, then you fall on the sword, and you move on. And that's what you do, and you should move on and let the next guy step in, or whoever's going to step in next. And if they can do a better job than you, that's all that matters, and to take care of the people below you. But this country is lacking in leadership in the executive branch, and legislative branch also. And I can't even speak to the judicial branch because who knows what they're doing? They don't even know. They're caught in the quandary of because they sold their soul and they don't know what to do now, and now they have to fight to do whatever they have to do. So, but it all comes down to lack of leadership because they have none. And I don't know. Maybe the parents didn't teach them any better. My mom used to tell me when I was a little kid, and I'd get mad and I'd cry and whatever, and she would say it. She'd say, "Oh, okay, you got to be a little man and step up and do the right thing or do whatever, Cry if you're gonna cry, but you still have to do the right thing, So, and that's it. So there's Vicpothesis, sharing a little story, but that's my abbreviated take on leadership. But I will say 100% in my opinion, and my perception, and they all lack the skills to be a leader. Now, you put them in another position, maybe put them in the wing that does propaganda, or you put them in some logistics, or you do something like that, then okay, maybe, or even finance. But to be a leader in a position that's in charge of a whole branch, no. So this is Vicpothesis signing off. Hope and pray everybody's well, and hope and pray this gets out there to somebody, and I also hope and pray that I can maintain this throughout the years of my life that I have left, because I'm truly going to keep on looking at putting my name on a ballot. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to do it, but whether it goes anywhere or not is a different story. Vicpothesis signing off.